thank the gentlelady from Indiana. I thank you for creating this opportunity for us to celebrate 100 years of women serving in Congress. It's remarkable that we are still trying to see our numbers inch upwards and continue to be at something like 19% when women represent over 50% of the voting population. But I thought it would be interesting to highlight one of these women in Congress, a great woman, and one that I've long admired. Her name is Helen Gahagan Douglas. She was the first California woman elected to Congress in her own right, in that case not succeeding a husband. Helen Gahagan was an actress and an opera singer who did not consider herself political until a chance conversation she had over coffee while performing in Vienna, Austria in 1938. The man was a Nazi sympathizer, and the things she heard truly sickened her. She returned to the United States intent on destroying Nazism. She and her husband, Oscar-winning actor Melvin Douglas, joined the Hollywood Anti-Nazi League and called for a boycott of products made in Nazi Germany. The release of John Steinbeck's seminal novel, The Grapes of Wrath, consumed her. She began studying the plight of migrant farm workers coming to California from the Dust Bowl states. After meeting the author, Helen was named president of the John Steinbeck Committee and became the national spokesperson for the rights of migrants. The work attracted the attention of President and First Lady Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt, and Eleanor became a mentor to Helen. Helen Gahagan Douglas won the open congressional seat in California's 14th district in 1944. But in an area, she was in the Hollywood area, and that was her district. She served 3 terms in Congress, earning a reputation as a deep thinker, voice for the downtrodden, and skilled orator. In 1950, she ran for the United States Senate, facing fellow Southern California Congressman Richard Nixon. In the campaign, Nixon conflated her anti-Nazi views and work for migrant workers with being a communist fellow traveler. He also employed anti-Semitic surrogates who attacked her for marrying a Jewish man. These and other low campaign tactics spurred Douglas to call Nixon Tricky Dicky, a moniker that stuck with him his entire career. During the Watergate scandal, more than 2 decades after the 1950 Senate race, a popular bumper sticker in California read, "Don't blame me, I voted for Helen Gahagan Douglas." After her death in 1980, California State Senator Alan Cranston delivered a stirring eulogy on the Senate floor. He said, and I quote, "I believe Helen Gahagan Douglas was one of the grandest, most eloquent, and deepest thinking people we have had in American politics. She stands among the best of our 20th century leaders, rivaling even Eleanor Roosevelt in stature, compassion, and simple greatness," unquote. But it is Congresswoman Gahagan Douglas's own words that speaks best for her legacy. As we celebrate 100 years of women in Congress, I can think of few quotes more fitting than Helen's. Quote, "I knew men never would share power with women willingly. If we wanted it, we would have to take it," unquote. And with that, I yield back and thank